Huh? Whoa! Welcome to the Nostalgic Multiverse. Warning: the content of the Nostalgic Multiverse is meant for everyone, not just children. That is why nostalgia is in the name. Parental guidance is advised. This content is strictly for people 13 years or older. With that, enjoy the show. Hello everyone, Nostalgic here. So, I've just come back from vacation and, well, I've been impressing myself by finding a ton of things. I honestly, I'm honestly surprising myself way too much. But in any case, today in this episode of Mini Views, which is the 20th one, I am going to be showing you guys what I bought on my trip throughout Europe. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the first items. The items from Mykonos. So, first up, I got this Trackmaster Push Along Panda Percy, which is from the Sodor Safari collection. Being honest, here in Malta and everywhere else in the world, no, actually, here in Malta, a push along Percy is rather hard to get. But uh, he is available in sets, like, for example, that one transformable Thomas set, and not to mention the Trains and Cranes Super Tower. The only separate release I could find of Percy is his All Engines Go variant, but that doesn't really matter. And I should have gotten a push along version of him at Thomasland last year, but whatever. I still like this version, and especially with the cute pandas on the sides. It looks so good. Anyway, on to the next item. I was rather surprised that after I found that Percy, and need I even say this, it was in the same shop. The store owner found me this take along set, which was in there for 15 years. I'm not joking. This set was from 2008 and hadn't been sold for a very long time. This set includes, and it's obvious, the Roundhouse, Thomas, these pieces of tracks, and you're probably seeing those pieces of the modern take-along track of which we know of today, and thinking, how? Well, thing is, Take-Along released this type of roundhouse with the connectors of these types of tracks. So don't be so surprised. I'm just glad that it was mint in box and it's all mint condition, including the Thomas engine that comes with it. Unfortunately, though, I don't know if I should unbox it or not, because, trust me, that was a rarity to find in another country. So, just give me your opinions in the comments below if you want me to unbox this baby, so that in that way, maybe I can have more sheds for when I next do a Thomas and Friends animation project for AJD Studios. Lastly, we've got the Heatwave Lava Dragon from the new Ninjago Dragon's Rising Wave. In this set, we get 5 minifigures. Kai, Lloyd, an exclusive minifigure known as Wildfire, an Imperium Claw Hunter, and Lord Roz. And this time he has his proper weapon from the show. Thank God. Anyway, this comes with an Imperium hovercraft, which can shoot studs out of the sides. It should also be noted that Wildfire came with some Power Blast pieces. And as for the dragon itself, the dragon is not too bad. It looks really nice. The detail is very good, and especially because of the fact that you keep using swords for the detail of dragons. No matter. And then, if you want, you can transform her to go from the normal dragon to a dragon posing downward, so that then... Give me a moment. So that then you can have her sitting in this position, where you can fire this dragon energy core. Well, however you fire this damn thing. Oh, wait. Nope. Shit! Stuck! Oh well. Anyway, that's going to do it for the stuff I bought from Mykonos. Now, let's move on to the items that I bought in the next country. I'm gonna say it now. These sets are quite messy, and I'm gonna say it because of the fact that there's a ton of tiny pieces you have to deal with, along with getting those dragon energy cores, which don't really attach to anything, as they're more akin to the Lego basketball pieces. Anyway, here we have the Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising spinners. Here we have Kai's Spinjitzu flip, because, well, if you do this, hold on. Yeah, he flips. Sometimes people can get it right, but some people just can't. Nia, you just push her forward by flinging your finger onto a piece of Lego. And Lloyd, well, Lloyd just spins. And I like that. Anyway, these guys come with things such as power blast pieces, an arrow blade, a trident, and even some small Imperium drones. Like, for example, one has golden claws, another is just having some shrines, and that one over there is just holding a staff. But these are the messiest Lego sets, I have to say. I'm really sorry saying this as a Ninjago fan, but you have to understand, these sets, they're just so messy. Anyway, moving on to the next item. Next, we have Disney 100 Cars diecasts. One of Ramon and one of Doc Hudson. And I'm not taking these guys out of the package whatsoever, because these are exclusive items specifically for the Disney 100 year anniversary. So it wouldn't feel right to open these things. So, yeah, good luck trying to get me to open them. It's not gonna happen. Next up, we have a Jax figure of Miles Tails Prower. And as you can see, he comes with an invincibility capsule. And let's take a look at Tails himself. Tails looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, his joints are kind of loose, but I absolutely don't mind. I finally have Tails to go with the Sonic I had bought back in 2022, before I started the channel. Other than that, I mean, it's alright. The two tails being attached still annoys me, but whatever, it's fine. I mean, the intricate details such as the blue eyes, the black straps on his gloves, and even more so the black straps near his socks. I mean, it's good. All the details on Tails, they're just so akin to the video games that I literally have nothing to say about him. Unlike the next thing. I swear I feel like my comment section is going to be filled with hate comments. Literally because of the fact that I bought All Engines Go toys. I've had this fear for a while because of the fact that, well, no duh. Buying All Engines Go toys would make you an easy target for All Engines Go haters. But I don't care. I buy whatever I want. Those guys can buy whatever the hell they want. Alright, they can buy the classic stuff. I buy both classic and modern. Anyway, here we have Gordon and Young Bao. Gordon, well, he looks good, I will say. I really wish that Mattel would put in more effort, make his chassis a bit more elongated and give him an extra trailing wheel. But it's fine. One thing I really don't get about All Engines Go is why they allowed Gordon to keep his cylinders when none of the engines use side rods. And look at this. Look at this. Look at how stupid Mattel are. Literally, and I'm going to say this now. On the All Engines Go James push along, they did not ever give James the buffers with, the tender. But for Gordon, I mean, look at this. They never did this with James. So why did they do it with Gordon? Same could be said for Emily. Same could be said for Hero. And same could be said for Young Bao. Because look at this. Look. I mean, I do like some of the detail that there is on Young Bao. He needs some pieces of detail painted, like, for example, his smoke box. Yeah, but it's still pretty good. The face looks kind of nice, I guess. But the buffers are the only thing that agitate me about this model. Being in between the engine and the tender. It makes no sense. But then again, who am I to judge? All Engines Go is devoid of logic. So, other than that, let's move on. Next up, I have this Knuckles minifigure, which came in this blind box. And it's actually quite a cool classic Knuckles. I mean, you can even pose his head around if you want. You can move his arms up and down. But unfortunately, the arms are not easily movable like the other Knuckles figure, that being this one. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I really wanted to get the rare figure of Supersonic first try, but I don't mind. I like Knuckles. He's awesome. And from time to time, you can easily just move him up and down and make it seem as if he's tapping his foot. Like, as if to say, I'm waiting for you to move me around. Other than that, you're probably thinking, why did I keep the box? Let me shake it a bit. What's in there? You've already pulled Knuckles out, so what could possibly be in there? Yep. They had some of the old Lego minifigure series, and one of which I never managed to collect, some of Series 20. So, the Series 20 minifigures that I got were two of the Power Ranger and one of the Pirate. So, since there is a spare Power Ranger, I'll just talk about these separately. The Power Ranger absolutely looks nice because, well, I mean, look at the detail on the arms. That's just nice. Even the torso and the legs. And the mask, I'll say it now, it looks like a Power Ranger or something straight out of Super Sentai. I just don't know, because one of my buddies would be more knowledgeable about these things than I am. Anyway, we also have this pirate, and detail is nice on her as well. Really like this hair hat combo. Very intricate, even putting a feather up into the pirate cap. Here's her alternate expression, and if you want to see what the Power Ranger looks like under the mask, there you go. Just looks like an older Lloyd Garmadon in my eyes. And the Power Ranger also comes with this thing, which is akin to the Ninjago Elemental Blades. But that's gonna do it for the items I got in Santorini. Next. So, first up we have a Brio World lumber loading wagon. And I bought this from Alberobello because literally that's the only thing I could have found. So, let's get out of the packaging. This is the second time I'm getting out of the packaging because I had to repackage this thing when we were packing so we can get off the boat. I bought this lumber wagon so as to probably make it seem as if Henry has something to do, like get logs from his forest. So I thought, why not? Why not get a lumber wagon? Yeah, okay, whatever, mate. Aye. What? Where do you think you're going with my lumber truck? I'm not done reviewing this thing. Oh, come on, mate. That isn't fair. Yes, it is. I still need to review this thing and you're getting in the way. Oh, fine. God. I'll get out of your way, but when it's time, tell me so I can take this bloody thing away. Some engines, am I right, folks? Anyway, these logs have magnets in them, so when a crane is used to lift the logs out of the wagon, it will make it seem that way. This also has hooks attached so that the bogies stay together, and they're held with screws. Jesus, Brio, is it just me, or are you becoming cheap? But on the whole, it doesn't look too bad. I really like this wagon. Okay, Thomas, you can pull it away now. Finally! And don't yell at me again! Oh, buzz off, you. Oh, buzz off yourself, you motherfucker! Alright, next up we have Lloyd and Aaron's Ninja Team Mechs. So, here we have Lloyd, again, Aaron, General Rapton, an Imperium Claw Hunter, and an Imperium Guard. I think this is supposed to be a taser to tase down dragons or something. But I don't know. I mean, it's been a while since I've watched the first season of this new series. But still, a good selection of minifigures, and I quite like the build. The build is way too big for the camera. But whatever. The only defining thing I can find about this mech is the fact that you can detach Aaron's mech in order to take down the bad guys easier. And also, the feet of this thing. I'm not being creepy. Here's the thing. These feet are actually using some kind of Japanese sandal. And it's actually quite good. Oh, whoa, no. Don't fall on me. No, you stay up. Christ. Anyway, it's got good posability as well, from the legs to the arms, and even more so the sword. And it even has a big green bulging eye, just like the Imperium soldier down here. On the whole, it's not a bad set, and would highly recommend it for anyone wanting to pick up any of the new Ninjago Dragons Rising sets. Next up, we have minifigures from the Build Your Own Minifigures. 3 of the minifigures were actually exclusive to this. So, let's get into the 3 exclusive minifigs first. Yeah. So, the 3 exclusive minifigs that came in this line of, well, minifigure making are this exclusive Aaron minifigure, this exclusive Sora, and, well, whoever this is. This is supposed to be some kind of trainee which uses a torso and leg combo from a Ninjago core set, which is shaped like a Lego box. And as for the other set of figures, I didn't do much. All I did was pick up spare torsos, legs of Aaron and Sora, while also picking up, new heads and hair. Other than that, I made Kaya cross-dresser. And I also picked up Cornea without her legs. Fudge! Anyway, it's not a problem. I can probably rearrange that at some point. That's gonna do it for these minifigs. Next up, I have this Italian magazine which comes with an Italian copy of the Super Mario Brothers movie. And my goodness, I literally bought this from a magazine stand. I was not expecting to get the Super Mario Brothers movie from a magazine stand of all things. But the opportunity arose right in front of me and I said, screw it, I'm taking the opportunity. On the whole, I really should unpackage this thing, first of all. And also, take a look at the film's cover art. And this is an official copy by Nintendo and Universal. Unfortunately, I can't understand a thing at the back because I don't know Italian. But let's see how the CD looks. Stupid plastic. I hate it when people wrap plastic around DVDs. But still, a fine addition into my collection and my first ever Super Mario Brothers DVD. I need to get some DVDs of the shows like Adventures of Mario Brothers 3, the new Super Mario Brothers Super Show, or even Super Mario World. Now, this is actually quite interesting, what I'm about to show you. This is a figure from the new series of Sonic Prime. Now, this figure was actually in a blind bag, and usually when it comes to blind bags, sometimes the first thing that comes to mind is, it's a fake. It's got to be a fake. But then I saw Netflix on the blind bag, then Sega and all other licensing, like for example Wild Brain, the animation company behind Sonic Prime and Ninjago Dragons Rising. So I decided, alright, let's get it. And if you don't believe that this is an official figure, there's actually some licensing on the middle quill. It's very hard to see though. And especially to get this camera to focus it. Hold on a second. Yeah, there's some licensing. But I do know that on the licensing it says copyright Sega and Netflix. So, yeah. If you don't believe that this is an official Sonic Prime figure by Wild Brain, De Agostini, and every single other brand involved with this, check on the internet. I have a checklist, but I don't know where I put it. Let me see if I can find it. Give me a sec. Okay, so I found the checklist. Here it is. In all of its glory. And yup, these figures were behind the same minds of the De Agostini Thomas engines that came with magazines. And it's also copyrighted to Sega, Netflix, and Wildbrain. The figures that you can get in this collection series range from the Buzzcage Maze Sonic, Thornrose, Mangy, and Knuckles. You can also get the New York City types like Sonic, of which I have right here, Nine, Renegade Nux, Rusty Rose, Mr. Dr. Eggman, one of the robots, Dr. Don't, or whatever his name is, and Rebel Rouge. Other than that, we've also got these rare ones, which are Buzzcage Maze, Big, and Froggy, along with Shadow and normal Sonic. So, yeah, if you want to prove that these minifigures actually exist, you do now. Feel free to screenshot this. So, yeah, my first piece of Sonic Prime merchandise. And I bought it from the magazine stand as well. This is the last set that I bought before we left Catania. This is Aaron and Nia's Baby Dragon Forge or something like that. It comes with an Imperium Claw Hunter, Aaron, Nia, and last but not least, the cute baby character Baby Ryu. I must say, the detail on Baby Ryu is nice. I love this. He's so adorable. Look at him. We've also got Aaron, who is a new minifigure and a ninja fanboy, as it happens. And I do like the horns on his mask. Nia is also quite nice as well. I mean, there's no reason for me to explain Kai and Lloyd. I already explained everything in another episode of Mini Views. Even the Imperium Claw Hunter, there's nothing to him. Well, except for this hovercraft for the Imperium soldiers. Anyway, here's a small little temple for Baby Ryu to hang out in, along with this thing which shoots projectiles. Anyway, that's going to do it for the 20th episode of Mini Views. My god, this is the toughest episode I've had to do. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Keep your imaginations turned on. This is Nostalgic signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies.